Hello everyone, it's Melvina Germain from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Calgary poet. I have a poem I'd like to read to you today, my perception of what happened and why some black people in the United States refuse to be vaccinated. So why don't black folks want to be vaccinated in the United States? I wrote what I think. I think it had to do with the Tuskegee event that took place in 1932 through to the 1970s. So let me start. I called my poem Dark Clouds Reigned. Darkness took a plunge when the demons of hell emerged. In the year of 1932, dark clouds reigned. All hands on board, men on high, truly insane. Fool the black males, take them under our wings. Later in life, maybe blues songs they'll sing. Poor sharecroppers offered free medical care in Macon County, Alabama. Please realize all of these men stood unaware. Hell-bent pain, all will predominantly share. Oh, don't you worry, these are people of high esteem, respected by the flock, a mother and father's dream. They stand high on that mountaintop, white coats pristine, scientists, doctors, all in the green. Degrees on walls for all persons to see. University grown, education a factor, but those great minds put forth a horrid disaster. Taliaferro Clark is a name you must know. He founded a gruesome experiment. We can clearly say, no signs of endearment to show. An outbreak of disease served that upper class well. One sat and pondered long, not for a spell. Soon it was as if a light bulb exploded, while guns of fire in insane minds were loaded. Trust came down the pipe from black to white, and lineups were soon to stream. Oh yes, it was that powerful white man's dream. Now, they dotted all their T's, yes, and dotted all their I's when they chose a black female nurse who stood in disguise. Trice was imposed, and all eyes shone. It was like the breaking of a new-founded dawn. Raymond H. Vanderleer, a grand recruiter, his mind set ablaze. Oh, I say, it was on fire. He knew what to do and certainly who to hire. Eunice Rivers was the black nurse, you see. What better way to completely confuse all of thee? Black on black, Vanderleer was on track. Eunice Rivers presented more incentives, free lunches, transportation to and fro, appointments they received, no reason to question, though truly deceived. Though the numbers may seem confusing, only black males were selected for the using. All told, they had bad blood. Yes, indeed, lies plant the seed. 399 men suffered with syphilis disease. 201 clear. Yes, a control group is here. None understood what was happening. You see, all that was good was abandoning. Poor sharecroppers with families to feed. Some were ill. Some simply fulfilled a need. Syphilis at that time, a horrendous disease, an experiment unfolded with all to deceive. Black males stood in lineups like animals, ready to be slaughtered, unaware they were test subjects, and no one cared about their sons or their daughters. Those that were truly ill were never told of their real diagnosis. A placebo was administered. All now acknowledged that was atrocious. All subjects were told 6 months was the duration, then 5 to 10 years. Time moved on. Now we know 40 years ended the sting. Yes, many black males died, leaving a plethora of blues songs to write and sing. Scientists needed to keep the act of deceiving flowing, so a small dose of mercury jabbed in the arms was ongoing. Now this is how bad this old story gets. Oh yes, you can shake your head, you can sit there and fret. 201 males were placed in a control group who had not contracted the disease, yet treated with useless medications. Can you believe? Now keep in mind, if they in time contracted the disease, a transfer to the study group or secretly taken out, no explanation, no need. And though a blood test was taken every 3 years, that wasn't good enough. Now here comes the gears. These great scientists needed blood after death. They knew the test subjects would soon go to their rest. Bodies in post-death was clearly a necessity. Money was promised to keep worry at bay. Here it is, folks. Now what do you say? $25 for every man who stayed in the study and $50 offered for burial costs. I want you to brace yourselves. We're almost at the end. And families who suffered loss, I wish not to offend. By 1947, syphilis was treated with penicillin, but the test subjects were never told, and after all, they didn't know whether they were being treated or not treated. Oh, they fought, these white-coated men, not to have black males treated. No need to amend. All will die, after all, and their blood we must have. Now, folks, all of this pain no longer lays dormant in my mind. I'm remembering about the fight at auction blocks way back in time. Here's one reason why some black folks refuse to be vaccinated, and the auction block in mine definitely found its place with the gruesome treatment of our pounded African American race. No, no, don't show me your judgmental finger. Hold on to that thought, and please let it linger. Now, I want to go a little further. The poem is done now. In this poetic version, I've given you an overall look at a very disastrous time. Learn more and take a look below. Look. For further information and more detail of this horror, books are available now at Amazon. Book 1, The Tuskegee Syphilis Study, Kindle, $9.99. Book 2 is called Bad Blood, $32.12. I just wanted to read that poem to you and give you a look at the horrible thing that happened for 40 years, from 1932 all the way through to 1970s. Now you know. Look it up. Learn more. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you very much for listening to me read that. I really appreciate it. God bless you all.